Jonathan, when you were writing Interstellar, did you know that there would be a happy ending of sorts, in the sense that the human race would, in whatever form, how many dimensions, that it would, 4 or 5 dimensions at the end of the film? Did you always have that as the end of your narrative in mind, or did you go into it, interested in the idea of, like, well, how would one go through a wormhole and everything else, and not know if you were going to, end up with us still intact and so forth?
I pitched the ending first. That's how I got the gig with Spielberg. And so you started there, and it was very much sort of a reaction to, in that moment, you were seeing a lot of, it was the sort of Bush era in science fiction. So you're getting an awful lot of misanthropic science fiction of, we're doomed, we destroyed the world, this is films that I love, like WALL-E or Avatar. There's a distinctly misanthropic streak thread through them. The humans in WALL-E are fat buffoons who just
that's true.
drifting around in a spaceship. And I think all writers tend to vacillate between misanthropy and the other thing. But in that moment, I felt like I was really fed up with watching fiction that concentrated on how bad we were. We'd screwed everything up. And so wanted to tell a story in which the sort of nameless thing that had happened, we name it a little bit, it's a blight. I just wanted to come up with something that was sort of completely recognizable to us, sort of based on the potato famine, but bigger than us. The idea that, even in calamity, we assign ourselves authorship of it. So, we'll destroy the world.
Yeah.
We sat down with a bunch of physicists and astrobiologists and spun out all the different ways in which life would be extinguished from this planet, and the vast majority of them had nothing to do with us. Gamma radiation, or in which case we'd all be the Incredible Hulk, which could be kind of awesome. But a solar flare. Things that have absolutely nothing to do with this ongoing narrative we have about how bad we are. And so I wanted to tell a story in which the Earth had just gotten fed up with us and decided to shrug us off like a tick, and we had to figure out how to fend for ourselves. And I also wanted to do something that featured someone from our moment confronting later generations of humans who'd actually managed to sort of make it, who'd managed to sort of stumble past our shortcomings and build something grand.